Welcome to Winterfest, a place of snow and happiness, eternally grindable missions and costumes, and a fine place to hang out if you've no other place to go. I'm Ladison Sclay, here to tell you everything you wanted to know about Winterfest. Winterfest is an annual seasonal update for Spiral Nights that traditionally lasts from the second Wednesday in December through the new year. I would like to disclaim that this video was made on the day of or the day after the Winterfest patch. Last year, some elements of the event changed, particularly around the daily mission. A video will be made if any major changes are implemented, and you might find a link in the description if that happens. Of course, the most obvious change that Winterfest brings is Haven, which has been beset by snow. The whole place is accented by the Winter Haven music. Everything is white, there's a tree in the fountain, and the snipes are wearing Santa hats. But not just the snipes, every monster in the Clockworks, including the bosses, are also wearing Santa hats. Enjoy your destructive rampages through the Clockworks as the monsters remind you that they too have holidays to celebrate. You monster. There are also new visitors in Haven, Impasta Claus and Randolph. Impasta Claus is here to tell you about the devious workings of Grinchlands, which we'll come back to in a second. Randolph is selling all sorts of goodies. Santa hats can be purchased for 50 Winter Wish tokens of matching color. 15 Winter Confetti can be purchased for 100 tokens. 15 Flawed Snowballs for 200 tokens. A similar Santa hat with Snowy Aura for 250. Frosty Prize Box for 400. And Scarf accessories for 4,000 tokens. All of these items can also be purchased with Krogmo coins for a marked down price. The tokens, white, red, and green Winter Wishes, can be acquired through a daily, truly replayable mission called Save Winterfest, accessed on the Prestige Mission interface. But take note, the level structure has been redesigned and the new layout appears at seemingly random times, we're not exactly sure when. In either case, run green and red presents from one side of the linear map to the other, collecting the Winter Wish tokens for every present collected. On Tier 3 Elite, red presents offer 12 tokens at a movement speed penalty, while green presents only give 7 tokens per delivery in exchange for your full movement speed. A new debuff was added to the game that slows down your night. You can acquire it by breaking a snow block and walking through the slush that spreads on the ground. This mission should be played through until time runs out, at which point it can be replayed, unlike Apocry's arguably deceptive replayability. Also note, if you're extremely lucky, a unique costume helm called the Humbug Hat may drop from the Ghostmane stalkers you slay in the mission. Gear up with some piercing and shadow weapons for the fiends and gremlins within, partner up with some friends, find some movement speed increase, and get going. Good luck. A new replayable daily danger mission has also been added this year called Grinchland Assault. In it, you fight 6 waves of arena-style battles over the course of 2 levels as you climb Mount Krampus in an attempt to put an end to the Grinchland base of operations there. Take note, because these stingy enemies won't drop loot, only hearts and pickups. After every battle on the first level, you're offered the chance to leave the torture and return to Haven. Your only source of loot is the prize boxes by each elevator, and there are more prize boxes for each elevator you dare to reach. Once you proceed to the second level, the summit, you have no choice but to fight 3 grueling waves of enemies with no prize boxes until the very end. Gray spike blocks have been introduced that do damage on contact. Beware dashing into walls. In the last fight, all the enemies continually respawn, and your goal is to kill the big iron at the top of the room. He has a shield around him and will only become vulnerable after unleashing a barrage of missiles. Depending on your level of skill, you might expect to be doing a lot of reviving, though the mission is possible to complete on Elite without a revive. Yes, even with lag. Yes, even in Tier 3. Hint, bombs are your friend. If you do survive to the summit of the mountain, 91 prize boxes are your reward. These special prize boxes have a chance of dropping new materials: indestructible gift wrap, bottomless stocking, razor ribbon, and lump of coal. These can be used with the new Event Alchemy machine in the arcade to craft Christmas-themed reskins of various weapons. Your Apocryphal Obsidian weapons and cat helms are also in the Event Alchemy machine's recipe list, so if you didn't get to craft them before, now you can. Lastly, the boxes from the Grinchland Assault mission can also drop Gremlin Snowballs, which look like this. In case you were wondering, the normal Flawed Snowball looks like this, and the Winter Confetti looks like this. If you've still got a profusion of energy after all that reviving, check out the Supply Depot with the hotkey K on your keyboard. In the Specials tab, you can purchase your Scarf accessories for 750 energy. All the 4-star weapons you might need to craft the Grinchlin reskins can be found for 1600 energy. Decoration kit prize boxes containing Guildhall accessories can be bought for 2500 energy and contain holiday presents, candles, Winterfest trees, a Winterfest table, or snipes. From what we can tell, each box gives you 4 to 6 items. Polar prize boxes filled with unique costumes and accessories can be bought for 2800 CE. Contents include polar leafy auras, polar wolf hoods and coats in 3 varieties, and more. Each also comes with the chance to drop winter confetti, flawed snowballs, and bucket of snowballs. Lastly, the Imposter Claus hat and Winterfest coat can be purchased for 3500 energy each. Last year, these were rare finds in normal Winterfest prize boxes, and it's assumed that this is still the case. The bucket of snowballs usable has been added, acquired through the polar prize boxes. By using one, you'll place a bucket of snowballs on the ground, allowing everyone to pick from it and fire at will. In other words, spam. Lastly, some changes have hit the general experience of the Clockworks. Most notably, monsters now drop attack boosters, defense boosters, and speed boosters, though don't ask me why. After dropping with a unique plink, each offers 30 seconds of corresponding buff. Picking up a new booster while another is still active will not stack, and will merely reset the time to 30 seconds. Consider strategizing when you pick them up to extend their life, since they do make a notable difference. Sparks of Life can now be used to revive in lockdown for faster respawn. Get those rage revives going. Clicking on your battle sprite's portrait on the HUD now quickly opens his or her interface on your player window. A cool new boss has been added to the crash site mission. You get some new NPCs to help you fight this cool looking enemy. Lastly, the Recipes tab has received a couple new features. Tooltips have been added to every material to show the best gates currently active for acquiring that material. Simply click on the magnifying glass to see the information, and you can even click on a gate name to instantly go there. If you're low on the necessary orbs of alchemy to do your crafting, a Buy Item tab for the proper orb has also been added to the interface. Another grindy update, you say? Perhaps, but what do you expect from a hack-and-slash MMO? Moreover, if you like this game so much, doesn't grind just mean more time spent with friends playing the game you love? This discussion will be continued on the next few episodes of the Arsenal Podcast, weekly talk radio all about Spiral Knights. You can find the episodes of the cast via a link in the description below this video. Don't forget, this year's Winterfest ends on the 2nd of January 2014. Be sure to let me know of anything I've forgotten in the comments below. Anything notable will be added to the description. Thank you for watching and enjoy your Winterfest. Happy holidays!